Brainstorm tonight. From Merton Park, a mathematic housewife, into tea. From Brighton Nudist Beach, a travelling software specialist. From Hampton Hill, an acrobatic would-be teacher. And Keith Pottage, our reigning Brainstorm champion. Now meet the man with all the questions and all the answers, Kenny Everett.
Hello at home and welcome to another prize-winning, nerve-jangling, buttock-fondling edition of Brainstorm, the new science-based quiz in which 4 brave contestants, plucked at random by our digital random plucker, battle it out to become Brainstormer of the Week. What is brainstorming? Well, it's dragging out all those bits of scientific knowledge tucked away in your subconscious. And as knowledge is power, that's what we use to score. Throughout the game, our contestants score watts, as shown by these expensive lights, and the whole game climaxes in the brain drain, when 3 of them are drained of all their power and disappear down the brain drain, leaving our champion. So, let's meet this week's 4 Brainstormers! Elizabeth. Hello.
Hello.
Are you nervous?
A little.
Well, you don't need to be nervous, really, even though there's 64 million people watching. I hear you've got ambitions. What are they?
I'd like to run a tea room.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, how sweet. I wanted to run a pub once, but then they told me that I have to let other people in. Well, welcome to Brainstorm.
Thank you.
And I hope you win.
Thank you.
Right. Peter. Hello there. Welcome to Brainstorm. How do you spend your spare time, Peter?
I like reading junk fiction.
Oh, you take the sun. And I hope you win. Anna, I've read in your sort of biog that you do leaping over tall buildings in a single bound. Is that true?
Daily.
Yes, sort of acrobatics.
It's basically a form of gymnastics.
Really? Well, you need all your acrobatic skills to leap over these 3 and win. And I hope you do. Keith's very famous because he was on last week's show and he won outright over the other 2 who squelched in the Scrungetron. Keith, congratulations. Are you where is it? Wakefield? Are you famous in Wakefield yet?
I don't think anyone's famous in Wakefield.
Oh. Golly, sorry, Wakefield. It's a quarter of the audience gone. Well, first an open round on the buzzer. 100 watts for a correct answer, and a wrong answer means you sit the next one out. OK? Let's brainstorm. What substance contains an enzyme used in brewing and baking? Peter.
Yeast.
Yeast is correct. In 1978, America had 375,000 miles of them, while the Russians had only 187,000 miles of them. What are they? Peter.
Train lines.
No, railways. Is that the same thing? OK. Oh, all right. Let's go. What naval attachment carries vital supplies to a baby? Elizabeth.
Umbilical cord.
Exactly. Little BBC joke there. What did Lewis Waterman invent in 1884, Peter?
Pen.
He did indeed, yes, the liquid fountain pen. Which bathroom implement was first electrified in 1885? You'll never get this. 1885. Elizabeth.
Toothbrush.
Yes. I told you wouldn't get it. What is another name for the Great Bear constellation? Elizabeth.
Ursa Major.
Absolutely, otherwise known as the Big Dipper or the Pluff. Which geometrical figure is said to lose planes and ships? Keith.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Absolutely correct. Welcome to the game. Anna. She's a bit lagging behind, isn't she, everybody? Yeah. Come on, this one's for you. Press whether you know it or not. What is Brown Willie? Elizabeth.
Is it a hill?
Yes!
Yes!
A hill in Cornwall! And that's the end of the round! Let's have a look at those scores. Keith, our winner last week, is dawdling around the 100-watt mark. Peter is 300, Elizabeth is 400, and Anna's got nothing! Well, phew, wasn't that exhausting? Oh, that's better. And now it's time to rest our buzzer fingers as we guess the gadget. And you can win up to 500 watts if you guess what this is. And to bring it on, the ever-lovely Cleo!
Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Hi, Cleo.
Hi,
Golly,
panel.
what a strange-looking thing. Describe it.
Well, it's made out of elm, and it dates back to the 18th century. And there's a bit that goes up and down here with a bit of string and another bit here. And there's a lever here with a movable platform bottom.
Good. OK, would you like to show it to our lovely contestants?
Well, I'll take it to Keith and see what he thinks first.
I've really got no idea. I'm sure you put something in there and drop that on it, and it squeezes out here. Blood, probably.
Well, that's very ambitious as an offer, Keith. Thank you so much. Anna, perhaps you could offer something a little more realistic.
Well, squeeze her out, so it definitely is. I think possibly it squeezes out the woodworm.
Not a bad guess at all. It's riddled with woodworm, as you can see. Peter, what about you? We've established the woodworm.
Think it's a crusher? Perhaps a grape crusher?
It dates back to the
crusher.
18th century.
Oh, they drank a lot in those days.
Could be, indeed. Home grape crusher. And Elizabeth?
Yes. I sort of join in with everybody else, and it's probably used for crushing something, but...
Crushing something.
Something, yes.
But we don't know what.
No, quite.
We'd say how close to the truth you can get. You have 10 seconds to write down your answer from now. Is it the only nuclear warhead that Britain can afford? Is it a parachute for economy class passengers? The cards up in the air, please. Let's have a look at what you've got. Well, Elizabeth thinks it's a paper compactor. What, for single sheets, maybe? Well, let's have a look at Peter's. Peter thinks it's a herb spice crusher. That's not bad, except I don't think it's got enough weight for that. Anna, a fruit press.
Soft fruit.
Yeah, really soft fruit. And Keith thinks it's a food crusher. It is for crushing something, but it's something that will go eek when you crush it. You have another 10 seconds. Go. Now, what goes eek when you crush it? Elizabeth, a mousetrap. Did I give too good a clue? Peter also thinks about it. So does Anna, and Keith, of course, for oh, it's for crushing dead animals. I think winning once is enough, don't you, Keith? Cleo, what is it exactly?
Well, it is, in fact, a mousetrap, Kenny, and it works like this. I set it up here. Shh. Shh. This is a dead hairy thing that I happen to have in my pocket.
Well, the mouse goes in
like
there.
this.
What an
And-
obliging mouse. Good. That's the mousetrap for mice with PhDs that really want to die. I think we should give 400 to the people who nearly got it right, and absolutely nothing for Keith. OK, it's serious time. And don't forget, Carborundum nil, West Bromwich Albion 3. Yes, it's brain scan, and a chance to individually bump up your power. We scan you one at a time for just 45 seconds. And you've got to answer as many quick-fire questions as possible in 45 seconds for 100 watts each. Don't spend too long brainstorming. If you can't answer something, go eek, and we'll go on to the next one, OK? Let's play brain scan. Now, where will the brain scanner end up? Will it be Keith who starts, or Anna, or Peter, or Elizabeth? The first one gets all the horror. Oh, Elizabeth, it's you. Never mind, 45 seconds, as many as you can answer. Which optical storage disc plays music?
Pass.
Compact disc. What shrub is named after the Greek for red tree?
Pass.
Rhododendron. What's the common name for osculation?
Pass.
Kissing. Which two colours are used on a lab sign to warn of radiation danger?
Red and black.
Yellow and black. What name is given to the seeds of fungi?
Spore.
Yes, which Swede named a temperature scale?
Fahrenheit.
No, Celsius. Apart from in kennels, where might you find canines?
In your mouth.
Yes, well done, correct. What travels in runs, reaches and tacks?
No idea.
Sailing boats. What does an escape velocity escape? What does an escape velocity escape?
I don't...
The Earth's gravitation. Escape velocity?
Oh.
OK. Well, Elizabeth, you've just bumped up your score by 200 watts to 1 kilowatt. Well done. Peter, this is serious. You've only got 700 watts. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go, a pretty one first. How many bands of colour are there in a rainbow?
7.
7. Which has more species, animals or plants?
Plants.
Animals. A bell equals 10 what?
Cricket pitches.
Decibels. What converts grass to milk?
Cows.
Yes. What does a turbine help to make?
Make a plane fly. Electricity.
Electricity, right. What's the halo that surrounds the sun in an eclipse?
Aurora borealis.
No, corona. Where is your retina?
In your eye.
Yes. What is hippology, the study of?
Hips? No, no, no.
No. Horses. Which is denser, milk or cream?
Cream.
No milk, isn't that a surprise? What is cartography?
Map study.
Map making. What colour is nitrogen dioxide gas?
Yellow.
No, it's dirty old brown. Well, Peter, you've just bumped your score up by a chronic 500 watts. Well done to 1,200 watts.
Oh, hello, Anna. You're glowing, little sweet like somebody just come from Sellafield.
Well, your score is not terribly good, Anna. You're 400 watts, but we can soon fix that. Here we go. I'll ask them fast. What's the common name for a cubic decimeter?
CC.
A litre. What sort of crustaceans are robbers and fiddlers?
Crabs.
How many points are there on a snowflake crystal?
8.
6. What is the Earth's most common metal?
Iron.
Aluminium. Where is bile stored?
Gallbladder.
Yes. What is measured in reams?
Paper.
Yes. Which planet has a year of only 88 days?
Pass.
Mercury. What plant is the main food of koala bears?
Eucalyptus.
Yes! How many eyes has a spider?
2.
8. Which disease is fought with Salk vaccine?
Polio.
Yeah. What bit of you can you get dermatitis on?
Skin.
Yes. What does the prefix pyro mean?
No.
Heat, fire. Well, that's not bad. You've got 1,000 watts. You bumped up by 600 watts. Well done. Keith, you've got 100 watts. So let's calculate. How many watts does he have to win to get above Elizabeth? Anybody good at maths? 900. 900. Thank you. Is it possible? We'll see. Here we go. Which plant has the largest seed?
No idea.
Coconut. What does a plant breathe out at night?
Carbon dioxide.
Yes. Which primary colour is a bee unable to see?
Red.
Red. Where would you find a worm drive?
In an engine.
A gearbox. Can we give him that? Yes. Which scientist gave us the theory of relativity?
Einstein.
Einstein. How many pairs of legs has an insect?
4.
3. What is a light year a measure of?
Distance.
Distance. Well, from what part of the plant is licorice obtained?
The roots.
Roots. What are hook, round, rag, and what are hook, round, rag, and tape? All types of?
Worms.
What is measured on the Stanford Binet scale?
No idea.
IQ. What's the main constituent of air?
Nitrogen.
Which metal used to be called wolfram?
No idea.
Tungsten. What type of reptile is a blind worm?
Rodents.
Lizard. Can we give him that one? No. No, bum. I think you've scored most of all. Well done. You're up to 900. You scored 800 watts. Well done.
Oh, this is exciting.
Keith, you've bumped up more than anybody by 800 watts to 900, but you're still lagging behind Anna. She's got 1,000, so has Elizabeth got 1,000, but Peter is now winning with 1,200. Phew. Well, it's time to relax now with a little demonstration of a gizmo that might be quite conceivably called a doobry from the lovely Cleo. Hi, Cleo. That looks deadly. What is it?
It's a doobry, Kenny.
Oh.
And what I do is turn this handle here, which creates an electrical charge in the belt, which goes up and accumulates in the aluminium sphere. It's quite a high voltage, but at quite a low, safe current, so I can do things like this and not die too much. Quite painless.
Is it painless?
No. My question to you is, I have here a little dish of polystyrene beadettes, And if I were to put them on top here, would they, when I turn the handle, go up into a fountain, stick to the sphere, or vibrate excitedly in midair?
Jolly good. Well, mine at home makes them go all over the place. But let's see what you think they do. Is it A, do they fly up like a dramatic fountain? Is it B, do they stick to the sphere? Or is it C, do they just vibrate violently? OK, you have 10 seconds to figure out A, B, or C, starting now. One's got an A, 2 B's, and a C. Has anybody got it clean?
Yes, Elizabeth has it.
Oh, good.
Take my eyes off. Right. Stick this on there, and then this happens.
Whee! Applause! Very clean.
What happens, Kenny, is that all the little polystyrene balls are charged to the same high voltage, and as like charges repel, they go up into a fountain.
I think Elizabeth deserves 500, don't you, for getting it absolutely correct, and the others nothing for getting it absolutely wrong. And now we prepare for the final brain drain with your last chance to gain power. Up to 500 watts for answers to a question set by our expert of the week. Would you welcome, please, Mary Archer? Hello, Mary.
Hello, Kenny.
Welcome to Brainstorm.
Mary is, in fact, a physical chemist. She's here because she's got an avid interest in solar energy and is currently writing a book on it, aren't you?
I am.
I hear other members of your family write a bit too.
He can make it up as he goes along. I'm supposed to research mine.
What have you got to show us here?
This is a model of a European's communications satellite.
Yes.
And these wings or paddles are covered with arrays of what are called solar cells. They're usually made of silicon,
Yes.
though they can be made of other semiconductor materials. And here we can see a modern silicon photovoltaic
It's all
cell.
different colours.
Yes, that's the interference colour, largely. Silicon itself is a kind of bluish-greyish material. You can just see the lines on the front here,
Yes.
which are the current collectors for the front face, and then there's another current collector at the back face, and so this produces direct electric current.
Is this a new effect?
The effect itself is an old one, and we can see how it began in this beautiful mahogany-bound box here, which was very kindly built for us by Professor Robert Hill. This is a voltmeter, well, it's a millivoltmeter, and when I open the lid of this box and allow light to shine on the cell, we should see a voltage recorded. Here we go.
Ah, there it is.
Great. Okay,
but
now you
it's
see
going
the
down.
studio lights produce a voltage.
Yeah.
Yes, that voltage is going down with time, which of course is no good. But in the silicon solar cell, the same effect persists as
This
long as
was
the light's
discovered
on.
150 years ago.
Yes, in 1839 by a French scientist called Becquerel.
Well, that's wonderful. Kenny has some very modern solary gadgets, haven't you, Kenny?
Yes, here's a new gizmo for your Walkman. You stick that on the ledge if the sun is shining, and that picks up the sun's rays and powers your Walkman. That's that. And we've got a light, so you stick it in the sun all day, and it collects all the stuff on the solar cell. And at night, when you go to bed, he buys, ching! Isn't that sweet? And this is the frog from my bath. I feel a question coming on, Mary.
Yes. Solar power is very useful in third world sites and remote areas where there's no grid electricity or no diesel generation is convenient. And we here illustrate one of the commonest applications of solar power in third world countries. That's the powering by a solar panel of a pump, rather a small pump here, to pump water for irrigation or drinking purposes. The question is, Kenny, supposing we switch the lights on, start the pump, and operate it for 30 seconds, how much water are we going to put in the measuring cylinder? And to give you a clue, these figures up the front, the graduations here, are in millilitres, and they go up to about 3,300.
Wonderful. Well, panel, you heard all that. 30 seconds of blasting studio light onto the solar cells will power this pump, and the water will go into this tube, measured in millilitres. How high will it go in 30 seconds of studio light on the solar cells? You have 10 seconds to give us your answer, starting now. Okay, answer in millilitres only, please. Papers up, please. Let's have a look at your answers. Well, Elizabeth thinks it'll run up to 3,000 millilitres. That's almost the top. Peter thinks 1,800 millilitres. Anna's gone for 1,000. Keith's gone for 2,800. Right, let's do the experiment, Mary. Studio lights on for 30 seconds from now. Well, there goes the water. Who's got the lowest answer? Somebody's got 1,000 millilitres. We're going to pass that. 10 seconds gone. We're going to pass that in a few seconds.
This is a little model of a pump that's just being installed in Sudan to pump 5,000 gallons per day for desert
10
nomads.
seconds left.
So we haven't quite got the size here.
Yeah. And the water will, of course, not have ink in it. 5 seconds.
Just coming
4,
up.
3, 2, 1. Bang! Right. Well, it's settled at 1,800 millilitres. So, oh, we got a totally correct answer. Well done. Peter. Give Peter 500 watts for getting it absolutely right. What should we give Elizabeth? Nothing, because she's winning. We feel sorry for the underdog in Britain. So, and Keith is our current underdog with 2,800. I think we'll give him 100 watts. And Anna, what should we give Anna? 100 as well. Why not? Well, those are the scores in that round, and thank you, Mary Archer and Cleo. Okay, let's have a look at the scores. Keith, you're still lagging, Keith. Socks up, nose to the grindstone, back to the wall. Anna, 1,100. Then we have Elizabeth with 1,500. Peter is our current winner with 1,700 watts. Okay, it's the final battle, the brain drain. In this round, nobody scores at all. This is what happens. When you answer correctly, everyone else loses 100 watts. An incorrect answer loses you 100 watts. Until, that is, you hear. Then we bump up the drain to 200, and then 300, and then, etc., until 3 of you have been squangerized and drained of all your power. And then emerges the winner, like a butterfly. So let's find out who's going to be our champion brainstormer of the week. Fingers on the buzzers for the brain drain. Okay, brainstormers, this is serious. Fingers on the buzzers. Who discovered penicillin? Peter.
Fleming.
Absolutely correct. So the rest of you lose 100 watts. What was first broken by Chuck Yeager? Elizabeth.
Sound barrier.
The sound barrier is correct. In rehearsal, somebody said China. Oh, brother. What animal has the world's largest teeth? Elizabeth.
Whale.
No, an elephant. Well, the scores at the moment are pretty good all round. Who was the master of the mint after he was hit on the head by an apple? Peter.
Newton.
Newton is right. Well done. The rest of you lose 100. Ooh, except for now, you lose 200, so do be careful, especially you, Keith. When you use jump leads to start a car, to which terminal of the other person's car do you connect your positive terminal, Peter?
Positive.
Positive is right, otherwise there's a horrible mess on the road. Everybody's gone down 200 on that round, so here we go. Be careful, Keith. Eek. If you didn't eat caviar, what kind of fish would it become, Peter?
Sturgeon.
Sturgeon is right. Keith, you're way down now to 300 watts. In the nuclear industry, what does PWR stand for? Elizabeth.
Pressurized water reactor.
Absolutely correct. Well done. Keith, you're down to 100. Which objects are better conductors of heat? Those that normally feel cold or those that normally feel hot? Elizabeth.
Those that normally feel hot.
No. You've lost. Cold is the right answer. You're down to 600. Whoa, now it's a 300 drain. So Keith will be saying goodbye to you and to Anna if you don't get first in on this and answer it correctly. Which part of the human body, this is serious, has a surface area as big as a parachute? Keith?
The skin.
No, it's the lungs! Ah! Keith, before we kill you, would you like to say anything?
Only that I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Jolly good. We're going to give you a sort of a booby prize from our booby lady, Cleo.
Well, Keith,
Thank you very much.
it's tasteless, it's useless, and it's yours.
Thank you very much.
Well, Keith, it's been fun, but when you gotta go, Keith, you gotta go.
Bye-bye.
Well, jolly good. Goodbye to the bones of Keith smouldering behind the set. Anna, be careful. It's a 300-watt drain, and you've only got 200 points. Peter's doing very, very well, but no time to relax. Anna and Elizabeth, you could still bump Peter off by answering correctly every time. So don't forget, you could still win. But do be careful, Anna. What does a carburettor do? Peter.
It mixes air and water in a air and petrol in a car engine.
Yes, it does. Goodbye, Anna.
Oh, Anna, you've let me down.
Well, never mind. You get this obscene object from Cleo.
Thank you.
Happy vaporization, Anna.
Thank you.
Well, Anna, it was so nice giving you something before we polished you off. Cheerio, my dear. Well, at the moment, we have a 300-watt drain on our hands, and Elizabeth, if you don't push the button first, it means Peter's going to win and you're going to die. Okay, here we go. Do be quick. What's another name for the Aurora Borealis? Elizabeth
Northern Lights.
is absolutely correct. Phew, still in the game. We're now onto a 400 drain, so Elizabeth, you better be quick with this one as well. Give or take a centimetre, Elizabeth, how long will the average person's hair grow in a year? Elizabeth.
6
6 what?
centimetres.
No. Oh. You were right with the 6, but you should have said inches. Oh, golly, sorry, Elizabeth. Oh, Cleo.
Well done.
All I can say, Elizabeth, is if you think this is bad, you should see what he gets for his first prize.
Well, I think Elizabeth's so pretty, don't you, audience, that I don't think she should be vaporized. Well, Peter, this can mean only one thing. You are this week's Brainstormer of the Week. Well, what do you make of that?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, at least it's better than a blankety-blank checkbook and pen. It is actually a handmade model of the world's first aeroplane in which the Wright brothers went down the beach about 20 feet off the ground. And it's a real collector's item. It cost us a fortune, and it's all yours for being Brainstormer of the Week. And we'll see you next week as well to fight another 3 contestants. And we'll see you at the same time next week as well. Happy brainstorming!
Thank you very much.